Beatrix is finally here, the latest character added in Granblue Fantasy Versus, and holy cow does she look and feel fantastic. I've only been playing her for around 30 to 40 games so far, but I would love to give my opinion on the character, going over things like fun factor, initial strengths and weaknesses, and whether or not you should give her a try for yourself. If you like this kind of content, be sure to drop a like on this video to support your boy, and subscribe so you don't miss more like it. Now, let's get into it. Okay, first and foremost, yes, I did drop $30 to get the Battle Pass skin. Why? Because I have a job. Okay, I have a job and they pay me. All right, so I could get nice things sometimes. Also, these stains are like, I'm not dirty. I put it in the laundry and it came out like this, but I still like this shirt because it's my ramen noodle shirt. So if I hear any comments saying, "Oh my gosh, Josh, your shirt's dirty," like. So first things first, fun factor. In terms of like, is this character fun? The answer is 10 out of 10 yes. This character is fantastic. She barely feels like a Granblue character. She has like so much stuff going for her that it's just like she's so freeform. She just allows you to do whatever the frick you want. She feels very, very fluid. Her combos are very satisfying. It's just like, I don't know, anything you'd want in a character, she kind of has. Like, she's kind of the character, like, there are some characters that come out and very, very few people, like, actually switch their mains to that character. She's a character that many people are going to be switching their mains. There's going to be a lot of Beatrix players now. I think even Gamera might be switching to Beatrix, like, full time. We don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's talk about her strengths, right? And now, off the bat, one of the ones that I noticed is that she is very fast. Now, don't get it confused with, like, run speed, right? Sure, she has, like, pretty average walk speed, pretty like quick run speed. But what I mean by very fast is that Beatrix is a kind of character that her specials truly dictate the pace of the match, right? She has things like a dive kick. She has things like Grand Viper, and like if you're trying to camp her out, she can very much just get right up in your face like very quickly. She has a lot of tools to kind of like avoid fireballs and like avoid your opponent like being campy, right? When you fight against her, you'll notice that the match feels very quick. Another thing too is that her damage is super high, and this is because of a number of things. Number one, her corner carry is like fantastic. She can just push you to the corner very quickly, and once you're in the corner, you know, she can just pump out damage and go straight into super and, you know, just nuke your health bar. But the biggest driving factor to her high damage is Delta Clock. This is like her unique trait introduced to the game, where if she's like in awakening status health, or if she lands this command grab, right, which like she has a command grab, I don't know why, she gains the ability to stop time or slow down time on her EX moves. Now you might just think, oh, well, I mean, that's pretty cool, but like, you know, I mean, sure, I get more combos, but I feel like the scaling does not equate to the reward you get. Take, for example, we're playing neutral, right? And all of a sudden, I hit you with one of these, right? I'm like, hey, wapa, boom, and then I go into super. And then you just took like, what is that? Like, that's gonna be like 7K mid-screen for no reason, just because, you know, just because you didn't block a plus-on block dive kick. You know. And with Delta Clock on, her corner combos are also extremely damaging. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, they're very damaging in general because she's really able to like pump out her EX moves like very, very easily. And the fact that she has 3 of them that she's able to pump out is like super good. But her Delta Clock makes it so that she can get combos like this. That's gonna do like 10, what is that, like 9, 10K or something like that? I don't even think that was optimal either. Yeah, like 9K, like, bro, that's half your health. It's gone. It just poof, vanished out of thin air. Like, what the frick? And it makes it so that like games that you are playing against Beatrix, like when she's low on health, she's actually the most dangerous she ever has been. It kind of reminds me of Persona 4 Arena, where characters had an awakening state. I don't know why they would add that to a game like Granblue, but they kind of did. So now, any random hit that she gets, no matter where on the screen it is, she's able to get full-on combos. Like, I'm pretty sure that does more damage than, like, a Jita corner combo or something like that. And remember, this applies to all of her EX moves. So we could just be playing neutral. I just hit you with one of these. Oh, I guess it doesn't go that far. I hit you with one of these. I wasn't even optimal. I probably could have gone into super. And did I also mention that she has a command grab? Yeah, so she does. Yeah, it does do damage to herself. Like if I put this on none, I believe it does about 1,000 or so damage to herself, or like the initial 1,500. But that's almost a plus because like when she's in Awakening, she's her most dangerous, and the command grab gives her the ability to use like her traits for one instance. So the next hit, she's just gonna make you explode anyway. It kind of reminds me of like how Belial has to use his health to actually do damage, except she has normal health and she has like above average damage without it. So like she doesn't even have to rely on it. It is in the form of a command grab. Also, I kid you not, this is insane. She has 1, 2, 3, 4 moves that are just plus on block. I don't know why, she just does. I am not sure why. She can just constantly just like put you in a situation where you are forced to guess a freaking like, am I going to shimmy you, or am I going to throw you? Am I gonna freaking, you know what I'm saying? Like, am I gonna command grab you? Like she constantly puts you in this like weird guessing loop, and it's just it becomes overwhelming. That's enough about her strengths. Let's go over her weaknesses. So she has stubby normals, right? I mean, I believe this is her farthest reaching normal, but against a lot of other characters, she kind of gets outpaced or outdistanced, right? Which leads her to, whenever she's in the corner against an opponent, she kind of has to do something a little bit, I guess you can say, in huge air quotations marks, like risky, right? She'd have to like do something like this and then be plus and kind of push you out. And she'd do that and then kind of push you out. But like it's like barely an issue, because she's gonna be plussing your face anyway. So it's like, if you allow her to hit you with this, oh my gosh, how slow is this dive kick? This 13 frame, if you're up close, a mother flipping 32 frame dive kick that you also need to worry about a 28 frame plus 2 Grand Viper that goes under fireballs and normals and 6XLs. If they 6XL, right, it goes under it. It, like, depending on their normal, it just goes straight under it. Like, what the frick? Long story short, stubby normals is kind of like the only weakness she has, and even then it's barely a weakness because she's able to throw herself around the screen at such a fast pace that it's like, I mean, yeah, sure, I can't jab you, but I can do this, or 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 I can do, you guys get the idea. You guys get the idea. But long story short, I feel as though like Beatrix is an incredibly rounded character. I feel like she is the best Shoto in the game, and it's not even close. Like, she clears way past Gran, clears past characters like almost like Jita and Zeta in terms of like strength, because Zeta had like her whole explosive factor, but you know, Beatrix has that too now. And the only character that I would say she might not completely clear is Siegfried, and even then that's kind of debatable, because like, yeah, Siegfried has his like neutral skip fireball, but she can just yay, and then all of a sudden we're back to neutral. And then what else does Siegfried have? And what does Beatrix have? You guys get the idea. Now, this might be a bit of an over-exaggeration for just a day one character, but a character strength is something that like you can kind of just feel, right? Like, some characters feel weak initially, but then might grow to become strong. Some characters might feel incredibly strong in the beginning, but might grow to be weak, right? Usually that means that they don't really have a lot of depth. But Beatrix kind of finds herself in one of those like those golden apple categories, where she feels like she has an extreme amount of depth, an extreme amount of like unique interactions, and out of the gate, if you just start flailing and mashing buttons, she's very strong. Like, it is incredibly difficult to deal with the crap that she does. Like, you know, how do you deal with this while you're looking out for this? And if she just tries to play like y'all could just be playing footsies, all of a sudden it's like, I'm tired of this footsies crap. That connected on frame 12, brother. That connected on frame 12. You're gonna react to that? I mean, sure, it might be like, because of the screen flash, it might be 20-ish frame, but you're not gonna react. Like, bro, like it's just so, it's too much. There's not much else to be said. I mean, I think the character's kind of godlike. Like, I'm gonna be playing her to masters, and you know, probably beyond that. She definitely like super duper fun. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me today. Look out for more videos for Beatrix, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.